the power of an Olamide feature, and 10 artists that have benefited. The name Olamide is of great significance to the Nigerian music industry. It is a name that has gradually watered itself across different spheres of the music scene and beyond. Olamide grew from having his break in the music industry as an indigenous rapper who showed talent, passion, and more importantly, hunger on any duro. A hardcore hip-hop tune that took the streets with almost the same force as the late Dagorin's Pon Pon did. Now, Bado, as he's fondly referred, has evolved so much that he can be tagged a rapper, singer, songwriter, as well as a label executive without any contest. This, coupled with the fact that his street credibility continues to rise while he stays out of controversies, has enabled that Olamide's OG status remains unquestionable. In a nutshell, Olamide comes across as the big brother who plays with you, but who tolerates no disrespect. An artist who wasn't ever signed to a record label because in 2012 he established his own label, YBNL, full meaning Yahoo Boy No Laptop. It has always been clear that Olamide was going to build his career on his own terms, which include working with new artists, and is a culture he cultivates till date. Having signed and co-signed over 10 acts in his lifetime, Olamide's influence in blowing up emerging Nigerian talents cannot be overstated because these records and co-signs have resulted in immense growth for the artist. Just by being Badu, he made known acts like Victor, Leo Kesh, Adekunle Gold, Chinko Ekun, Zlatan, Naira Marley, Picasso, Lighter, Devoli, the late Olariwaju Pelekpele, Temi Ovoaza, DJ Anymoney, Fuse, Fireboy DML, and a host of others. Olamide's co-sign is however not limited to acts that were directly signed to him, as his influence and talent also paved the way for a lot of artists who were lucky enough to have had him on his song. In this list, we will in no particular order be taking a look at 10 artists whose careers have benefited from a Badu feature. Phyno Olamide, Ghost Mode.
Phyno and Olamide were just getting started.
Possibly the biggest example of Olamide's influence on the list, Phyno, who started off as a producer, had already introduced himself to the industry with the remix of his song Multiply, which featured heavyweights like Flavor, Timaya, MI, and Raw. However, he still wasn't buzzing much till he featured Olamide on Ghost Mode, a heavyweight hip-hop tune that properly introduced Phyno to the western part of Nigeria, which is generally regarded as the music hub of the country. Ghost Mode, produced by Major Banks, was perfect for the moment as indigenous rap was taking over the space during that period, and having the East and West join hands on a tune was the way to go. The song, released in 2014, won the Best Collabo category at that year's Headies Awards and marks the start of a long-lasting friendship and collaboration between the two. Number 9. Leo Kesh, Shoki remix featuring Olamide and Davido. Unlike other mentioned acts, Leo Kesh was actually signed to YBNL, hence the unlikeliness that Olamide's influence wouldn't play out. After dropping 2 solo singles from Lyrically to Shoki, Leo Kesh didn't get the buzz he deserved until Olamide featured on the remix of the party jam, Shoki, also bringing on board another heavyweight singer in form of Davido. As expected, the song, which was released in 2014, became a massive hit and as a result, publicly kickstarted Leo Kesh's musical career. Number 8. Ycee, Jagaban remix featuring Olamide.
Ycee,
Having dropped a song with Spato Ranking titled Kondo, the young and fly Ycee had been getting generally good reviews as an underground rapper. He then followed up with a smashing hip-hop tune produced by D-Will titled Jagaban. Yet, despite the success of the song, it was the remix released in 2015 which came with an Olamide feature that had eventually skyrocketed the movement, propelling both Ycee and his music to a much-needed larger audience. Ycee has since then enjoyed a good run on the mainstream scene and released other hit songs. Number 7. Stormrex Olamide, Walk With Me. Another East and West collaboration released in 2015, the highly talented songstress Stormrex was already making moves on the ground before being signed to Penthouse, which is owned by rapper Phyno, Olamide's longtime friend and collaborator. Stormrex's soul-stirring voice had made her a household name, and her feature on veteran rapper Blaze's Nalu Ekene was well received, but she was mostly known in the East. However, just like her label boss, her popularity in Lagos, the music hub, was eventually cemented with an Olamide feature on Walk With Me, which projected her further. Unfortunately, she has been missing from the music scene for a while now. Number 6. Zlatan Olamide, My Body.
Oh my lord.
This collaboration was the breakthrough before takeoff for Zlatan Ibile, an indigenous rapper who had been putting in work and dedicatedly laying bars on groovy beats to cook up what is commonly known as lamba. He had gotten his big break in 2017 after he featured Olamide on one of such lamba-filled songs called My Body, and it had served to show the acquired audience that he had more good music to give. Zlatan later released a slew of hit songs while having an insane run in 2018 and 2019, and later launched his own record label, Zanku Records. Number 5. Naira Marley, Lil Kesh, Olamide, Ycee Go. Another major musician whose career got touched by the Olamide influence is the UK-based Naira Marley, who was then trying to break into the Nigerian music scene, seeking to transform himself from the British Afro-swing rapper he dominantly was to being a street hop act, a genre that remains one of the mainstream genres in Nigeria. Naira Marley's first major attempt was with Kosiwere, which featured Olamide, but the record had not become a certified hit, even though the Olamide factor had helped it. However, when Naira Marley released Ycee Go with a Lil Kesh and Olamide feature in 2017, it became such a monster hit that the Nigerian football team used its remix as their official song at the 2018 World Cup. Naira Marley has since gone on to become one of the biggest stars in the Nigerian music scene, churning out bangers after bangers. He currently runs a label called Malian Music that has over 5 amazing artists with flourishing music careers. Number 4. Bella Shmurda, Olamide, Vision 2020 Remix. Just like most young artists that Olamide gave a big break, Bella Shmurda had been making moves by himself, gradually garnering his own fan base from his school, LASU. Word has it that he and Olamide were afterward introduced to each other by dancer and hype man Poco Lee. The OG then decided to jump on the remix of Bella Shmurda's Vision 2020 song, released in 2019, and the rest, as they say, is history. Coincidentally, both versions were produced by veteran producer Idi Kabasa, who also produced Olamide's breakout song, Eniduro. Bella Shmurda also revealed that Olamide sponsored the video of the remix, a move that saw the emergence of one of the most promising straight-up stars Nigeria currently boasts of. Number 3. Jado P. Olamide, Tessina Pot. Jado P's Tessina Pot might have been overlooked if not for the Bado effect, which sealed the fact that Jado P was another great act that needed a major push to make things work. Tessina Pot was released in 2020 and became a hit even though it was released during the COVID-19 lockdown year. It also gave Jado P his big break onto the mainstream scene. Number 2. Poco Lee and Portable and Olamide, Zazu Zeh. This case was much like another day at the office, where General Bado discovers an up-and-coming artist, Portable, a street act who needed help, and of course, Olamide didn't hesitate. In this scenario, there was an original version, but Olamide spiced things up by ensuring its producer P Prime produced the Zazu Zeh remix. His verse was sleek, and as expected, the goodwill of having Olamide on his song did the job, making it arguably the biggest song that broke December 2021. Number 1. T.I Blaze, Olamide, Sometimes Remix. We are just a few days into 2021, and Olamide has already given the world a new act to watch out for. In this case, a 1-minute preview on Olamide's Instagram page of the unreleased remix of the song was all that was needed to give underground Afrofusion act T.I Blaze the attention he needed. While the remix was unreleased, the original song saw a major streaming boost, and after the remix dropped, it garnered over 500k streams across all platforms in just 24 hours. All hail General Badu. That's all on the list of 10 artists who have benefited from an Olamide feature. Which of the songs are your favorites and which other ones did we leave out of the list? We'd like to hear all about it in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to receive the best of African entertainment content. Thank you.